What do you think is, if there was like a one-word synonym for innovation, what do you think that would be?
Single word?
Yes.
That's a good question.
Okay, give me a second.
Innovation is
Probably critical.
Change.
Creative.
Creativity. Creativity.
Yeah, definitely.
So when I think of the word innovation, the word that actually comes to mind is useful.
If we really want to innovate, it's about saying yes. It's about saying yes and understanding what that opportunity and potential may be, because it might be an even bigger growth, it might be an even better opportunity than what we currently have.
Innovation, a synonym for innovation would be, I think, courage or hope of doing something that matters.
I think it does take courage. It's much easier just to do what you've always done, but if we want different results, we have to have a little bit of risk-taking in us to try something different. And I think that's important for our students to learn as well.
So outside of being on the council for 6 months, I was an activist, advocate, ally for years. Wichita State always came up from the communities that surround it. And the question was, how can Wichita State get more involved in the community and recruit more kids from our community?
So for us, we're involved in all different types of communities. So some recent examples of that would be, we spent the last 3 years working in the Fairmount neighborhood through the Shocker Neighborhood Coalition, involved in research and direct programming.
We saw more safety walks with WPD and Campus PD. We saw more engagement with the community, assessments. That was great because we saw there was a huge need for dental health in the community. Well, Wichita State has a dental health clinic. So we were able to identify some needs of the community and start to get those addressed. And I think that's a great model that Wichita State can continue around all the communities that surround it.
And that changes people's lives. And that's like cross-sector of all different kinds, right? We've got private business people, we've got nonprofits, we've got local government, we got Wichita State, we got different departments on Wichita State working on this. And we're making people's lives better, and we're providing education in the form of lifestyles and healthy living, but we're making connections, and that's great that we get to be a part of that.
I think one of the biggest misnomers is that the School of Music might be out of date with what's happening around it. Most of the times when people say that, they've never been to a School of Music concert. I think our School of Music is actually really innovative in the ways that it's approaching music making, the subject matter of the music, and just the way that we're sort of engaging our audiences. I'm always impressed by our students. Their willingness to sort of go out there and create their own opportunities.
My name is Diana Wallace. I'll be a senior at Wichita State University this year. So I was asking Dr. Serpal Dunn about festivals and stuff that I could possibly go to, and he recommended me to the Cortona Sessions, and it takes place in Cortona, Italy, and we just got I think 3 days of just new music. Electronics, improvisation, different instruments that I'm really hoping to bring back and incorporate in my music and to just share with everybody here.
Yeah.
I don't think that we interact with the colleges as much as I would like to.
We have an opportunity as a School of Music to engage students from around the university. So why do I think they need to be a part of this if they're going to be an engineer?
I think there's so many things that we could take from engineering or math because some of the greatest composers were mathematicians also. And so I think there's some correlation.
They can get these creative skills and failure skills that will allow them to come up with their own ideas. So it's not just innovation, but it's the idea of innovation tied with entrepreneurship, and the humanities are the keystone to that.
So when I hear innovation, I think creativity, and I think if it's not creative, it won't be successful. My name's Dave McDonald. I'm a professor of biology at Wichita State University. My research revolves around identifying things that are out in nature that are inherently antimicrobial. This project that we're talking about today, cranberries and honey controlling the growth of troublemakers in the human mouth, right? That is the type of a project which would be very appealing to a student who is interested ultimately in going into dentistry, say.
I'm Dr. Alicia Prince. I'm from India. I graduated from dental school in India, and then I moved to the US and I started school in Wichita State in the Department of Biology. My main area of interest is dentistry, and my graduate professor, Dr. McDonald's main area of interest is microbiology. So we found this amazing program where we could combine both and research dental bacteria.
On the industrial side, they're interested in things for solving particular problems. And so working together, it really is a nice partnership. We check in with them. We're on the phone probably once a week. Now, of course, they have their concerns, right, which are quite different from the concerns you find in research at the university. We have ours, which is educating students, right? And these kind of weekly conversations and this whole collaboration is about bringing these two concerns together for the benefit of both. We get students who have real-world experience working with industry to solve problems. They get research from the industry, our industrial partners. They get experienced researchers using our hands to help them solve their problems.
Innovation is the future, not just tackling problems which are going on right now, but thinking ahead